We got a game from Twist and Contrarian's Codex. Norska and Korn. And Norska is taking the worst unit in the game, Ice Trolls. I don't understand them. I understand why anybody takes Norska and Ice Trolls. They're garbage. They're almost as bad as Norse Control regulars. Didn't you say they're the worst in the game, but then you said they're almost as bad as something else? Wouldn't that make that something else the worst in the game? You know what? Shut up, dude. You know what? You know what? I don't come here for your attitude. Alright, for Norska, we have a front line of 4 Marauders, 2 Norscan Ice Trolls, 2 Skinwolves in the back, 3 Marauder Berserkers, one of which is Brutes of the Hound, and then we have 2 Marauder Hunter Javelins, a Metalcaster with Plague of Rust and Searing Doom, and Throg, the Troll King, butt naked, just wanted his regen. Instead for Khorne, we have Valkia the Bloody, Spear Slopnir and her Demon Shield, Khorne's Bloody Fist, the ROR Bloodthirster. Don't see a ton of it, but it's around. He gets damage resistance if someone large is in range. Then a front line of Marauders, triple Minotaur, all with great weapons, and Karanak for the Khorne forces. Khorne did not bring a lot of mobility. They brought a Fleshhound. That is it. One Fleshhound. Which is currently getting eaten by Skinwolves, but with Minotaurs and Marauders helping out, the Skinwolves should actually be on the back foot there. Say goodbye to your Skinwolves, fools. Karanak is in onto the caster, and as long as Karanak is nearby, then the caster cannot cast any spells. Throg is going to try and fight, and I'm very concerned that these Marauder Javelins could throw and start firing into this little slog here. It doesn't look like they're going to notice they could do so. Now they're going to turn and start fighting as the Norscan Ice Trolls and Berserkers try and hold the front line. In comes the first volley of spears onto these big targets. Khorne's Bloody Fist is the first one, takes a good chunk. Karanak and the boys still trying to snipe out the Shaman Sorcerer Metal while Throg is stuck fighting 2 fire damage anti-large combatants. He's not going to enjoy that as he tries to hold for the Jav Throwers who are currently shitting the bed as these ones are distracted by a couple Fleshhounds for a second. These other ones are getting attacked by Minos, so there is no range support coming in to help Throg. He is very concerned about this, and Norska is already down the bounce power by quite a lot. Throg, honestly bravely, continues to hold as Skinwolves finally ride to his aid, and the Marauder Hunter Javelins are throwing at Valkia, which they should definitely be throwing at Khorne's Bloody Fist. They have anti-large on their missiles, so they need to shoot at him, and also he's way easier to hit than Valkia. She's teeny tiny, as actually Throg gets hit by some friendly fire. Wow, those Javelin throwers are the worst thing to happen to Norska since CA forgot about them circa 2022, I feel like. Anyway, Valkia continues to chase down Throg. Khorne's Bloody Fist fights briefly before taking a bunch of Javelins to the face, and now he is very low. I don't even know what he's fighting at this point. I think he's just fighting his inner demons. As another Fleshhound Khorne is in here fighting Skinwolves, Ice Trolls, and Marauders. Valkia has routed Throg and will take him off the map. Looks like Shaman Sorcerer Metal is about to go that way as well. But for Khorne, their Marauder front line has been annihilated entirely. For their Minotaurs, this one's pretty low. We have a full health Mino over there and a half health Mino in the distance fighting Skinwolves. So, good amount of Minotaurs, good amount of single entities, not a lot of infantry. As the lava in the distance causes the replays to stutter because lava is poopy. Khorne's Bloody Fist plus the Minos easily push off the Norscan Ice Trolls, routing those guys away, headbutting them into the ground. Now the Marauders are also in trouble. Valkia has just about finished Throg. Karanak is actually going for the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal, so really dividing and conquering quite well. The Fleshhounds fade away. This Minotaur is in way over his head as he's just surrounded by random Marauders hacking at their ankles. Good crushing here and there, but they'll still get dragged down by sheer weight of numbers. There they go. A couple frame stutters from the lava pool. And Skinwolves are still trying to heal up while chasing down these Minos. And that was the healthy Mino from before. So we have above half health one, just below half health one. Khorne's Bloody Fist ain't feeling too hot. Valkia and Karanak have taken out the leadership of Norska, though, and that's going to be a big problem. Skinwolves, Trolls, and Marauders trying to hold the Minos back as they claw them down. Khorne's Bloody Fist breathing fire on the back of Skinwolves might make them change their mind, but it looks like they will finish off the Minotaur at least before terror routing. Which is good. Norscan Ice Trolls and Skinwolves all going to heal up as best they can for now, as Khorne's Bloody Fist is surrounded by Marauder Berserkers getting attacked by Ice Trolls and Skinwolves. Breathing fire on their faces as he does so, but taking a bit of damage here and there. Now he's going to try and waltz out of here. A couple hundred more HP. Skinwolves are not about to let him go. And if the Norscan Ice Trolls ever get their hands on him, they do have that chill. Frostbite, minus 30% speed. Corn's Bloody Fist now starting to take a lot of damage, down to 2,000 HP. Decides he just has to stand and fight. It's probably his only way out of here. Ooh, we get some Javelin Throwers back. That's actually going to be big. He's trying to path towards them. He realizes that that's going to be a problem. Range damage is so much more consistent onto him than melee damage is. He's already down to 1,300 HP, getting close to that Demonic Instability crumbling point. More Skinwolves pouncing back onto the chase. Just trying to harass him down. 1,100 HP for Corn's Bloody Fist. His leadership is at 5. He's thinking about crumbling. Which would do a lot of Norska's work for them. Meanwhile, Karanak also took a lot of damage fighting Ice Trolls, it looks like. Corn's Bloody Fist is now in his grave. 500 HP is not nearly enough. Demonic Instability is even going to kick in just a second here and take him out. There it is. And once it starts coming, it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming. Hey now, you're a dead guy. Get your game on. Go away. Boop. These Minos that were super healthy ended up getting into a fight with Marauders, but oh, a beautiful Sword of Khorne onto a full health Berserker. He's trying to dodge it, but it's not fast enough. Lots of damage off of a very important Berserker. These other Marauder Berserkers are cleaving through the Minotaurs with great weapons. The Brutes of the Hound are nobody's fool with 73 melee attack. They will hit you every single time. I'm getting a little worried for Khorne here, to be honest, as Karanak and Valkia both struggle to take out mass amounts of infantry. Do we have any more spears? We have no more spear Slaupners. Minos are pushed away. Karanak is in. But you know who else is in? A whole bunch of dual axe guys. What was that Dark Souls ripoff that was about Vikings? Was it Lords of the Fallen? Well, not about Vikings, but felt very Viking themed. This is just Lords of the Fallen multiplayer, where it's like Karanak's a boss and you just spawned in like 100 ghosts and you're all throwing basic level 1 axes at this Karanak until he dies. But it's working. I mean, look at his HP drop. He's going down. Skinwolves are back for now. And these little jab throwers trying to hit mighty Karanak. Karanak's at 5 leadership, 700 HP. Crumbling soon as the jab throwers are going to get pushed off by Valkia, but can they take Karanak with them? A little bit of friendly fire out, but it was overall worth it as the mighty doggo of Khorne does crumble away into nothingness. Alright, we're down to Valkia and 4 Minotaurs, which it looks like the Skinwolf should take out. Valkia dives into the Marauders. Now, these are basic Marauders and non-Brutes of the Hound Marauder Berserkers, so they can easily be routed. I was checking if Berserk gives them any leadership, because leadership is what they most desperately need right now, as the Demon Shield keeps Valkia safe for a brief moment. She really wants these Berserkers to rout, but they have Berserk active. Extra melee attack. Physical resistance doesn't matter as much, because she does magic damage. Alright. The Marauder Berserker is just giving me a speech in the side of my ear here. Skinwolf's still chasing off the Minotaurs, and as it is many a time, Valkia is living up to her trailer, where she just gets surrounded by randoms and beaten to death. Look at her, struggling to take out all these Berserkers. It's just Valkia. It's just the Valkster. Norska rallying up, gonna start trying to rest some of these guys. Let them get their vigor back. Okay. Berserkers do have anti-infantry, which helps a lot versus Valkia. Her anti-large doesn't help as much versus them. The bounce power is wondering if Norska might have it. I am also wondering that. Wow, Norska really feels nothing. She's not even getting a lot of model kills per swing, which is messed up. Couple Brutes of the Hound here and there occasionally. What was that noise? Oh, the Skin Wolf's coming back. Skin Wolves dive in onto her. Their anti-large not as important, but I mean, they have high weapon strength, they have good mass, so they can do some okay stuff. And then they try and path through, realizes that they just need to go rest for a second and heal up, down to 4 models, try and get to safety, but instead actually going to charge right back in and fight her on top of the Berserkers. Trying to get a little bit extra damage out. With her fire damage and anti-large, she should make quick work of the Skin Wolves, and yeah, they immediately rout after losing multiple of their own. It was a nice little distraction. I was wondering if these guys were running away too, because the Skin Wolves routed. Valkyria's very low. Still the balance power is like, Valkyria's got it, and I am just not sure about that at all. You have Unbreakable Brutes of the Hound here. That will continue to fight to the last man. Here's the chain route. Berserkers go, maybe taking their friends with them because nearby allies. Routing is bad. Friends routing, -3. There they route too. Then these Marauders are going to charge in, and they're not even Berserkers, so they're not even as good versus Valkyria as these other guys have been. Valkyria swoops through them a couple more times. Everybody's routing except for the Brutes of the Hound. Yes, the Skin Wolves are like officially off the map. Balance power shifts heavily against Norska. Brutes of the Hound at 999 HP, 17 models versus Valkyria's 1400 HP. And we do have one of our Berserkers rallying back to the fight. Isn't the Hound Khorne? Aren't these the Khorne? Yeah, these are. Brutes of the Hound are Khorne Berserkers fighting against Valkyria. That's not right. That's messed up. You can't do that. Valkyria's getting some good shots back on the Brutes of the Hound. They're down to 9 models, less than 500 HP, but their friends rally into the fight, go in, axes swinging, but a giant flaming lance catches them in the face. Valkyria's leadership sinks to -1 for a second. She's at 700 HP and falling rapidly, 550. Her leadership goes negative, and Valkyria's going to rout in the face of a bunch of super tattered Berserkers. And who said Norska is a low leadership faction? What is this? I mean, yeah. Norska's not low leadership. Norska's OP. Good game from Twist. Good win. Good try from Contrarian's Codex. His caster didn't get off any spells before Karanak got onto him and shut him up. Javelin Throwers and Berserkers carried the game. They did very well. Skin Wolves did great, as always. But Throg got murdered immediately. While the Javelin Throwers eventually carried the game, I'm still mad they didn't help Throg in his time of need. Minotaurs did well. Khorne's Bloody Fist did great. Karanak did well, and Valky did well. Marauders of Khorne struggled. Roar. Subscribe, yes.